There's a company out there that is consistently be getting my money, robbing me blind, ever since, they recreated their entire IP. If you don't know what that is or haven't seen the title by now, Resident Evil, okay? Now, we all know back in the days, Resident Evil had a pitfall after Resident Evil 5, and then it came Raccoon City, and then any other game after that before 7 was very bad. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was very bad. I'm saying it right now. Revelations didn't like it. Throw that shit out the fucking window into the Shadow Realms. We'll forever forget about that game. Okay. Now, when Resident Evil 7 came out, it was a breath of fresh air. Everybody was not anticipating a game to be that good. Not gonna lie. Everybody saw Resident Evil 7, and after any other game before it was like, post 6. You get what I'm saying? Everybody was like, we're not going to touch this. We're not going to touch this until we start touching it and playing it. And it was great. And then every game after that, I'm going to say Resident Evil, post Resident Evil 7, like it's a goddamn BC and AC, uh, was absolutely fantastic. We had Resident Evil 8. We had Resident Evil, the remakes were also great. And they continuously kept robbing me blind. Resident Evil 2, amazing. Resident Evil 3, amazing. The remakes, amazing. Now we're to Resident Evil 9, Requiem. It looks amazing. All graphics, intense. Everything looks amazing. It looks kind of like PT a bit. I'm not going to lie. There's certain aspects of it. It looks like PT. And I like the fact that they, particularly Capcom with Resident Evil 7, finally learn their fucking lesson to keep the original developers that actually created the game, that know how to create horror games, on the project. Same thing now. They have the same people that have been working on these games, and they've consecutively been good. The engine update has been consecutively amazing. The graphics have been consecutively good. Now, with Resident Evil Requiem, right? I think the last Resident Evil, Resident Evil 8, they made it more action-packed. It was more intensive, I'm forgetting about Resident Evil 4 remake. Absolutely amazing. They did the shit justice. I'm very happy that Resident Evil 4 was remade in a god tier sense. It was amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I still sometimes even play it now. It's one of my all-time favorite games. Top 10. You cannot beat Resident Evil 4. Anyways, back to Requiem. With that game, they're making it more like Resident Evil 2, which I really do appreciate, where you gotta I feel like you have to conserve your ammo. Do you really want to kill that zombie? Is it really worth it? Or do you want to try to run away and scurry and find some more ammo? Do you want to burn him? How do you want to do this? I like the fact that they're really focusing on more of the horror intensive parts of the game. I also like the fact that you can switch in between first person mode and third person mode when playing the game. You want to shit yourself, play in first person. You want to see more of what's going on in the background, you're still going to shit yourself, third person. I love that switch in between. I love the new characters. I like the fact that it's 30 years after Raccoon City. The airstrike, the big boom. I love it. I love everything that I'm seeing from this game. All right, it's giving me robbery vibes. You take my $70. Hopefully it's not $70. Take my fucking $60 already. Okay, I want the game. I'm definitely gonna play it on stream. It's one of the games that I've been very excited for, because I'm not really excited for games anymore, because I feel like a lot of games are just copy and paste. You know what's going to happen. You're building up to this moment. You get your first guns and weapons. You kill a few enemies, and then you win at the end. There's not really much of a plot in between. Not much of character development in games. It's more of give me your money. And this game may be early access, and we might not switch the ending or not, depending on the reviews that we get. That's just basically how games have kind of felt to me. And I feel like the reason why they felt like that is because a lot of people are patenting certain code in video games, hindering the progress of gaming and how good you can make games actually, which is honestly, you shouldn't be able to do that in certain aspects. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like patenting game code in certain way functionalities should not be a certain thing, especially if you want to make good games. I feel like that's a whole nother topic. But the point is, Resident Evil Requiem looks fucking amazing. Okay, I'm gonna buy it. We're gonna play it. It's one of the games I'm excited for. There's another game that I'm kind of excited for. It's called Ill, but I don't know. Ill has been in development hell for like the last 5 years, so I don't know, man. I am very skeptical of how good it's gonna be. Personally, it looks amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I can't take anything from it. It looks good. It's just I don't know if the hype is going to be there, like Resident Evil Requiem. But anyways, just wanted to talk about that today. Resident Evil 9 is coming out pretty soon. I'm going to play it, buying it immediately without a fucking blink of an eye. I'm buying it. Um, but yeah, Capcom has been doing a pretty good job in robbing me. They've been putting on the black ski mask, all black Air Forces, big old gun, and sticking me up for $60. But yeah, I don't know. That's all I have to say for right now. What do you guys think? You guys like Resident Evil games like I do? I love Resident Evil games. Let me know in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, follow the Twitch, and they're robbing me again.